going to the worst possible place on the off chance that you'll be able to come up with an answer.
I have to do something.
Oh, don't speak to me. I am going to take my scotch, and I am going to bed. And if you're not here in the morning, well, you can go to hell for all I care.
Look, you're innocent, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just give yourself up to the police. Let them handle it. They're not going to convict you for something you didn't do.
Because she's pregnant. Pregnant to Scott? My guess is that he just wanted to have one last fling. Oh, you're hurt. And you've every right to be. I'm only sorry you had to find out this way.
Please, keep in touch.
Yeah.
Love you.
Hello everybody and welcome to the video. My name's Serenity Solo on the Axe and we're in with episode 8 of Sons and Daughters. We left it on a bit of a cliffhanger last time. Johnny/Scott is going to see his, well, I'm going to say his murderer. It's not his murderer. He's going to see the murderer who's framed him for murder. And Johnny has got off with his sister, even though he doesn't know it's his sister, but he's got off with her. Oh, Fiona, tell him please. Right, so if you're on YouTube, I humbly ask that you like these video episodes. If you do, the more you like, the more I'm inclined to put them on Tuesday evenings, Thursday evenings, and Sundays. And if you could also subscribe as well, I would gratefully appreciate that. And my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me, to allow me to bring the content back to you. Thank you ever so much, no matter what tier you're in, whether it's the YouTube Early Access, the exclusive shows, or the VIP early access, where you can get up to 2 years early access. So with that, let's go straight into the video. Yes, I apologise about not being able to move my, take my software off, like the hood off beforehand. That's because this is quieter than the last one. That is because it went straight into it. I couldn't get it off in time. I hope this gets louder when it gets into it.
You can't do this on your own.
I've got a mate. I'll ask him
It's
for
got a
help.
bigger buzz behind it.
Bill Todd. He'll help me for sure.
You're an idiot. What's he going to be able to do to help you?
I'll find out
Sorry,
when
I
I
tried
get
to turn
down
it up.
there.
This is not a game of cops and robbers. You're going to the worst possible place on the off chance that you'll be able to come up with an answer.
I have to do something.
Oh, don't speak to me. Don't speak to
Tell
me.
him, please, tell him. Okay, go straight from the bottle, then tell him. Just break everything in there, Fiona.
Yes, it is necessary.
I didn't say anything.
Good. What about money? You haven't got any, and I am most certainly not going to subsidize your stupidity.
I haven't asked for money.
Just as well. And what about your job? What about the job I lined up for you? I suppose that's going to be thrown away like everything else.
Look, I'm sorry. Would you try and be reasonable?
Reasonable? How can I be reasonable when you're just throwing your life away?
I'm sorry about the big buzz behind this one.
I am going to take my scotch, and I am going to bed. And if you're not here in the morning, well, you can go to hell for all I care.
Tell him. Has he gone? Gone. What an idiot. Yes, it is the DVD that is making that noise, I'm afraid. Not my DVD player, the show itself. No, we don't even need to know what it says. Aren't people going to recognise him? I mean, even with, like, his haircut. Haven't people told you about the dangers of hitchhiking?
Going south?
It's a woman who picked him up.
How far are you going?
All the way to Melbourne. That's all right.
Will they feel safe picking up
promise I
hitchhikers?
won't talk too much.
Oh, I hope you do. I've driven all the way from Surface with only the radio for company.
No idea
Been
where
on
that is.
holidays.
4 weeks worth. I sure as hell didn't get this sitting behind a desk in Russell Street.
Russell Street? Are you a cop?
Cadet. That freaked you, didn't it?
Why should it? I
You act normal.
bet you meet a lot of interesting people.
It's a form of inverted snobbery. You like him because
If this is too quiet for you, let me know,
That's any
please.
different than liking someone because
Can
they
we upload
do
it?
have
honestly.
Look, the fact that Scott isn't rich has got nothing to do with it. I like him because he makes me feel happier than anybody else does. So don't spoil it.
Darling, I'm not trying to spoil anything.
Oh, good. Then you won't mind if I invite him over for the afternoon, will you?
Doesn't matter what I say, you'll do it
Just-
anyway.
I don't want to raise it too much because it'll make that hiss louder, that buzz.
Excuse me, I'd like to make a call.
Sorry.
Where was she in the last episode? The entire wall shook.
Fiona Thompson.
Oh, hello. It's Angela Hamilton speaking. You're Scott's Aunt Fiona, aren't you? He's told me all about you.
Oh, has he?
Oh, good, I might add. Is he in? I'd like to speak to him.
No. No, you can't. He's gone away.
But I saw him last night. He didn't say anything about going away.
Well, that's what he's done.
But he would have told me.
There's been a family problem. He had to go back to Brisbane.
Oh, I see. Well, could you tell me when he'll be back?
I really don't know.
He is coming back, isn't he?
I'm not in the habit of lying. If I
Fiona?
knew when he was coming back, I would have told you.
Fiona sounds like a
Now, I'm
bitch
very
to her.
busy, is that all?
Yeah. Yes, that's all.
I'm really glad camera equipment's got much better nowadays.
I had my hands full. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I feel like I've been standing up for hours. I have been standing up for hours.
That's Mum. She may be slow, but she always gets there in the end. So do I.
Less of that, please.
Your mum might come in.
This guy couldn't stop me. Anyway, I don't really think she'd mind.
No, she probably wouldn't. Wish my mum was like her.
Mate, Naka, she's letting you go to the wedding, isn't she?
I suppose so. Oh, I can't wait.
Neither can I. I mean, Susan won't be hogging the bathroom anymore.
Seriously.
I am being serious. And for what it's worth, me being the best man and you being the bridesmaid, I don't really mind us being forced into spending a whole day together.
Don't you?
Nope, I hardly mind at all.
Something wrong?
A lot.
Oh, heavy day at work, that's all.
It's not me, is it?
Of course not. I just need to unwind a bit, I suppose.
Well, what say I shout us to the movies? Would that help?
You're paying?
Don't look so surprised. It's happened before, once or twice.
Once?
Do you want to go or don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Anything to get out of this place. Hey, it's 5:30. We go now. We'll miss Mum. She's been getting on my nerves a bit lately. I'll be glad when we get out of this place.
I shouldn't be laughing at anything he says. I don't like
Me
him.
too.
Well, you ready?
Yep.
And remember, you're paying.
And remember, you're going to get a visitor. Not her. Really, she went to the flat.
Mrs. Thompson's not home.
Oh, actually, I'm looking for Scott.
He's not home either.
Do you know where he is?
No?
I suppose you don't know where Mrs. Thompson is either.
No. Maybe they're out together somewhere.
Maybe.
She's got to think everyone's rude.
Thanks for your help. Any time.
Changed, you know. Your hair and that.
Yeah. Didn't want to stick out.
No.
Bill, I need help. Shh.
I don't want you to wake Mum. Well, what do you want? Money or something?
I need help to clear myself.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Admit.
I've got to find out who killed Sam. I can't move around. I thought you could ask some questions for me.
What sort of questions?
It's got to be some sort of clue.
Well, don't look at me. I only know what you do. Oh, when Sam was on the phone, someone hit him with a crowbar. I don't know what you want me to do.
Well, you could find out some things for me. Well, like, did Selma have any enemies? Or even Mrs. Selma? She might have done it.
Oh, no way.
What's no more crazy than me?
Look, I got to know her pretty well. She couldn't kill anyone.
He's going to say he's going to help and shop him.
She rehired me. I'm sort of doing all Sam's work now.
That's great. Well, if you're there on the spot, you can find out all sorts of things.
No. Look, you're innocent, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just give yourself up to the police. Let them handle it. They're not going to convict you for something you didn't do.
Not much.
Oh, mate, the longer you keep running,
If you
the
can
worse it's gonna
prove it.
get.
You're not going to help me.
There's nothing I can do.
I better go.
Look, give yourself up. John, look, have you got somewhere to stay? Look, find yourself somewhere to stay and think it over.
Thanks.
Call me in the morning, before work. Let me know where you are.
Yeah.
Or he could have called you tonight when he got there, then you could have called the police.
Feel like a visitor?
Oh, yes. Any excuse to get away from this.
Angela Hamilton was here today, looking for Scott.
That's
He
not what
wasn't
she wanted to
home.
hear.
I told her he was probably out with you.
Oh, no.
Well, wasn't he?
Well, he's gone away for a while, which is what I told her on the phone this morning.
Oh, looks like I've blown it. She'll never believe you now. Anyway, everyone knows the working class can't be trusted.
Oh, a bit like that, is she?
She might be all right if she didn't act like there was a bad smell around all the time. I was a bit rude to her, actually.
Bit.
Well, I wasn't exactly polite to her on the phone.
Nope.
You never know. She might decide that Scott's not worth the effort.
I get the feeling that whatever Angela wants, Angela gets.
Although, she might think we're giving her the runaround because Scott told us to. And she'll have far too much pride to chase him after that.
And they said, Pat, that that's a schemer.
You're smart, aren't you?
Not just a pretty face.
Why is she not asking why they want him to break up?
Aren't you going to answer it?
No.
Patricia Hamilton? Hello, Simon. How are you? Yes, she's standing right here. Just a moment. It's for you.
She's trying to palm it off on
Yes.
Simon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been out of it. Tonight? Oh, I don't know. It's a bit late.
You're moping.
Yeah, all right, Simon. Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, I'll be ready. Okay. Bye. And I'm not moping.
No? I don't suppose this has anything to do with Scott Edwards not materializing today.
I'm going to get changed.
Angela. Cheer up.
Well, she's getting her way that she's not with Scott.
It's a good thing Bill left me the car. I didn't realise I'd left so much at the last minute. Don't be like
When's
coming
it the
with me,
wedding?
dear.
Oh, I would, love, but it's market day, and I've got the meat and the veggies to... What?
We've got a huge supermarket up the road, and you keep going to the market same morning every week.
I like it.
Besides, the veggies are fresher. They're not wrapped in that stupid plastic stuff so you can't feel what you're getting.
I'm only teasing.
And you get service. Not like that supermarket where all you... Well, anyway, I like it.
Good. Give you a lift if you like.
And bring me home?
Don't push your luck.
He's taking a big risk just walking about. Yeah, remember the first episode when the copper nearly caught you? Was it the first or the second? I think it was the first. Oh dear.
Hello?
It's me.
Where have you been, mate? I've got to get to work.
I'm sorry.
Look, I've been thinking. You want some help? Well, I'll give you some. Where'd you book in?
The Rembrandt, room 23.
Right, look, I'll do some fishing around at work. I'll come and see you at lunchtime. Now, you stay in your room. It's not worth the risk, okay?
I'll wait for you, don't worry.
Stay in the room
And
for the
thanks,
cops.
I appreciate it.
Morning. Have a nice time last night? Oh, does that mean yes or no?
I don't know. I suppose it means yes. I don't know.
Just coffee?
He only had a haircut, not a facelift. Could they not recognise him from his photo?
Angela? I know you sometimes think that I take too much of an interest in your social life. But I am pleased that you're seeing Simon again.
Oh, I guess he's all right.
He's more than all right, and you know it.
So?
So I'm happy, that's all.
Well, why?
It was so unlike you to be interested in somebody like Scott Edwards.
Can't help who you fall in love with.
Background.
Well,
Simon's much more
not brothers and
suitable
sisters.
For who?
Yep.
For you, of course. At least you can go out with Simon without worrying about his table manners.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I'm supposed to pick my boyfriends for their table manners now, am I? It doesn't matter if they're boring or can't talk about anything interesting, just so long as they've got nice table manners.
I didn't mean that. I know that there's more to love than that sort of thing.
Do you? I've never noticed.
Her bosoms got even louder. What the hell?
You don't give up, do you? I want to speak to Mrs. Thompson. Fiona, there's someone to see you.
The entire
Come in and take a seat.
show's got louder. Oh, editing's going to be a nightmare.
Who is it?
Hello, Mrs. Thompson. I'm Angela Hamilton. We spoke on
smile
the
now.
phone, but we hadn't ever met. Look, I'm not an idiot, you know. It's obvious one of you was lying to me yesterday. I want to know who.
Buzz off.
No, just a minute, Jill. She's entitled to know the truth.
You reckon?
How's about you leave this to me, huh?
I'd throw her out. I mean, who does she think she
Now,
is?
that's enough. I'll see you later.
She's
All
finally
right?
going to tell her. Finally.
Well, are you going to tell me where he is?
No.
Why not?
Well, I think it's better if you and Scott don't see each other anymore.
I think it's none of your business.
Yeah, but you don't understand. There are things you don't know about.
Well, it might help if you'd fill me in.
All right. You're probably wondering why Jill has taken such a dislike to you.
Not really.
I know, well...
She's going to say that
you
together.
should be, because she's pregnant. Pregnant to Scott? My guess is that he just wanted to have one last fling. I mean, deep down, he knows he's going to have to stand by Jill, but he's very young. I think he just wanted a couple of weeks where he could blot out his responsibilities.
And that's all you think it was?
I'm sorry.
Well, is he going to marry her?
I'm not sure. That's something they'll have to sort out together.
They obviously haven't done too much of that so far.
Angela, I know it may not seem like this from your point of view, but Scott is very fond of Jill.
Does he love her?
Oh, I'm not sure. That's something else he'll have to sort out.
Pretty soon, I'd say, wouldn't you?
Oh, you're hurt. And you've every right to be. I'm only sorry you had to find out this way.
Wrong on two counts. I'm not hurt. And frankly, I don't think you're the least bit sorry. But you've done me one favour. At least I know exactly what he's like. I won't be bothering him again.
Did I read it wrong? I heard it was Pat the rat. Is it Fiona the rat? Fee the bee? With a sting in her tail or something? I thought Fiona was a nice lady. Would have been much simpler to tell her the truth. She could have seen through a reflection, like a ghost. No. No, she's not. Why did you beep? You were even running in front of you.
Mum?
Johnny!
Oh, Mum, I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
They'll never
I
know.
followed you from the market.
I mean, here in Melbourne.
I'm going to sort things out.
Going, please.
I'm going to do it by myself.
No, no.
Mum, it's all right. I've got friends that'll help me.
Here?
Yeah, and where I'm staying when I ran.
Who?
Look, I'll explain when it's all over. I haven't got time now. I've been waiting for ages at the markets, hoping, you know. I've got to go. I shouldn't even be here. I've got to, Mum. I've got to get back to where I'm staying.
Please, keep in touch.
Yeah. I love you.
Now she's an accomplice. If she doesn't go to the police, she's an accomplice.
Mum? You home?
Not that it matters. He's going to phone him. I don't understand why sometimes this is a bit better resolution than others. That's on the DVD.
Police, please. I know where John Palmer is.
I
The
knew
man who
it.
killed Sam Selma. He's staying at the Rembrandt Hotel, North Melbourne, room 23. I can't tell you that. Look, I'm not a crank, it's the truth.
Is that Johnny / Scott's last day of freedom? Was that his last goodbye to his mother? I don't think he's going to get bail. Is he going to get away with it? I hope not. And why did Fiona, and Elsa Beryl, why did Fiona make up such a crackpot story like that and break her heart? She should have told the truth. What? Is she allergic to the truth? Does she not know how to tell the truth? Fiona, it's simple. Scott, Scott is your brother. Or little baby Hamilton is your sister. I forgot her name. Bloody hell. I like Fiona, but I don't like what she did there. I do not like it whatsoever. Hopefully it comes out soon. If you want these on a Tuesday and a Thursday as well as a Sunday, let me know and I'll do that for you. Thumbs up and leave it in the comments. The more they get, the more likely I am to do it.
Sons and daughters, love and laughter.
Yes, I'm sorry I went on a bit of a rant there in the credits. I just do not like what Fiona did. I knew he was going to phone the police, so that didn't come as a shock. But I'm not going to go on and rant again. I've had it, I've done it. We'll be back next month with another episode. And if you want these on a Tuesday and a Thursday as well as a Sunday, let me know. So if you're on YouTube and you like the video, thumbs up and comment down below. Also subscribe, that would really help me out. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you to all those who have subscribed so far. No matter what video you subscribed for, no matter what you're watching, thank you so much. And to my Patreon members, it is you that brings the content to me to allow me to bring the content back to you. Thank you all so much, no matter what tier you are. Whether you're in the YouTube Early Access tier, the Exclusive Shows tier, or the VIP Very Early Access, maybe 1 year or 2 year tier. You'll get all the test shows and everything. You are one step behind me and about 20 steps in front of everybody else. So, with that, I want to thank you all once again, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.